Welcome viewers to Mighty Web Scorpion's Let's Play Mega Man 9, the final part. I'm just making a quick pit stop to get some supplies, I guess. I forgot what the name is. That item that I have selected right now, you want to get it eventually. You don't have to, but it's good. Because as you pick up energy capsules, it'll refill the lowest one of your weapon that's not, already picked or whatever. So it's good in case you're like, in your normal Mega Buster route. I also got the M tank, the mystery tank. I always called it before the Mega tank. I don't know why they don't call it. It's like a Mega tank. It refills everything. It's awesome. But I'll tell you what else is really awesome. Those eyebrows. And the spaceship. And that music. Oh boy. Mega Man 2, bring back memories. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the stage 1 music. That kicks ass. Absolutely. Though this music's pretty good too. Anyway, this first part, you can definitely get the jewel shield out. It'd make that whole beginning part a lot easier. Pretty much no matter what difficulty level, I believe. I'm not sure about the superhero one or whatever. I have to check. I'll probably do that later on at some point. But at least in the normal, easy enough. Here you definitely need the tornado blow. This area you could probably do it without tornado blow. Here you could use tornado blow to get through this area, or you could rush jet. I never even take the lower path. I always get that one up. I always take the upper path. And here you can just keep running. You don't even need the tornado blow. This area could be, I don't know. There's probably a way to get through all this really easy without damage. If you hit those guys, they'll, as you can see there, they bring down their shield and I think start attacking you. And that one that's in the way is really kind of a pain. Here you could probably do, I've seen multiple things like tornado blow to get rid of them, or, black hole, but I did just fine with the Mega Buster. And with this room, we get a little mini boss that's very familiar. This guy acts, does exactly the same. Nothing different. Not much I could say here except use black hole. And I remember playing before, I usually do I think like 3 black holes and then I just do a normal Mega Buster. I was trying there, but nah, it didn't work. Now the Hornet Chaser, that's good because you can pick up items that are out of reach, like this 1-up. Good stuff. This area, if you want to refill on anything, health, which I'm doing here, you can get the jewel shield up, and you can basically just have at it. You can stand there and pretty much get at least the one on the right. You can get all the power-ups and everything. I've just kind of made it quicker and kind of try and kill them as quick as possible. There wasn't too much to really refill anyway, but I kind of wanted to just give a little, little extra. Because this, I did have the mystery tank, but in some cases it could be kind of a pain because unless you get a game over and continue, you're gonna kind of start really running low on weapon energy, especially certain ones. They're gonna be used a lot. At least they're useful as hell. The next level, you definitely want to have Rush Jet, Rush Coil filled up. Your Trident, you definitely want to have. I don't know. Here's a good place to kind of get everything. And I'm done with that. Now we get these, this thing. As you can see, you can C-shot it. And you can make a platform and go across. There you almost have to do it. You can rush coil up. That area there, you gotta be quick as hell to make that jump before you die. It kind of slowed down, I'm not sure why. Oh well. Something must have been running in the background. Anyway, just keep going. You need the rush. Well, you could probably... No, I don't think you can make it without the rush jet. There, you definitely need the rush jet for the go on the left, or go on the right, then go on the left. Here, you could pretty much just rush coil, or you can shoot him out. Here, I've actually done it where I use the rush jet to kind of jump over him. Or you can kill him, or you can just take the hit and run. However you want to do it. But anyway, here is stage 1 of Dr. Wily's Castle boss time. This one's kind of interesting because you got those 4 whatever robots at the right. You get this spike ball that starts in the middle, and they start shooting it to the left. What you gotta do is shoot it to the right to kill them. If the spike balls actually reach all the way to the left, they'll then roll back to the middle, and they'll start shooting that little arrow shot that just goes directly to you. It won't even go straight. You know, you gotta be careful. You want to make sure you get rid of them because those can be really annoying. Also, if if you kill one and then respawn orange, they'll do like a mega shot. That's not a problem. The real problem is making sure you kind of evenly kill each one of them. Because if you have all 4 that, shoot that spike ball to the left and then it comes back, they're gonna all be shooting at you and it's kind of a pain. Anyway, we're off to level 2 to get to the middle of the satellite, I guess. First off, in this first area here, you got 2 energy or weapon capsules. Go ahead and fill up whatever you need. Definitely, like what I'm doing here, the rush coil, rush jet especially. You're definitely gonna need it. You can go up either the left or right, but if you take the right, you're gonna need to use Trident, or you're gonna have to go back down and then go to the left. But left is good anyway because you can get a 1-up. Easy enough. You're gonna need the rush coil anyway to jump up, so might as well get it. It's like really easy to get. This area you can kind of take the longer path, but if you do the rush coil trick, if you can get him right on that platform, you can just rush coil up and over. Great for speed runs. And then this area you got a choice, another choice. You can take the lower or upper path. I am going to take the upper path. And again, lower or upper. You're going to have to take the lower if you ran out of rush jet. But if you have rush jet, it's just easier to take the upper path. This area is probably good to use the tornado blow because you don't want those fake platforms to come. You kind of can, but yeah, you apparently need rush coil at that spot. This area, you don't have to use anything to get rid of those because the middle of the spike platform is a see-through platform, and you're not even going to be jumping. I don't know why they put that on the right, but you're not going to be jumping there because you're going to the right. This area, you don't have to kill anything. You can just rush jet across. And then here, I think you can make the jump on your own, but rush jet's also very useful. But here, we get, again, this flower and clock thing. I don't know what you call it. Same exact thing. There's nothing new with his attack pattern. You just have to take him out. Everyone uses C-shot. It takes quite a few shots, so I'm not sure if it's better or just that because you shoot so fast and accurate when you're really close. I'm not sure. You can definitely go with that if you want. Once you kill it, you go to down left and you can get another little room with some power-ups. And now it's time to dip into the water. If you remember these from part 1, they're back. Not much I can say, just take your time, because you got spikes in the lower paths, so just shoot the guy. If you shoot him, he'll pop his head up, and then you can get rid of him. Here, I'm pretty sure there's a way to... If you take the lower path, actually, you can probably get an E-tank. But upper path, you definitely have to go to continue. do a fake jump to get rid of those fishes that come by. The upper path is probably the way to go because you just run. The one thing you gotta worry about is the spikes. Just keep running and that one fish or whatever it is will swim by and never hit you. Use the trident to break those green blocks. Even if you don't, like here, you can actually use the hornet chaser to get that energy pellet. So you don't really have to even take that upper path. I mean, there's spikes on the roof, forget it. Here in this room, you got a couple more of those tornado fishes, or torpedo fishes, that's what I'm thinking. These guys you can take real quickly out. Just remember the platforms they make are, you know, pass through. So be careful there. This area has a couple up and down areas. This is not hard. You get some of those UFO things that coming around. Just take your time. The real big part is that blue guy that's shooting that damn horizontal, vertical shot ball thing. That one-up was never meant to be. Right into a pit. And then here, if you go quickly, you can take that guy on top out real fast. Here, be careful because those shots can get you. And now we're pretty much at the boss. And you get another one of these jumping guys. Now this boss is actually interesting because it's a 3-part. It's 3 health bars big. It's an interesting boss battle because it's, you know, it's kind of a cool, you know, you're taking this thing out, starting from the back. The first part, the trident, is the best. You want to shoot it at those what's it called, hatch or something like that, the torpedo bay things. Just shoot it when it's open, give it a couple shots, try to angle it so it hits those flying torpedoes, and that part shouldn't be bad. The second part is a lot more worse. You gotta hit those little, whatever the open up hatches on the left and right. You've got, it's going up and down, so when it goes high up, you've got lots of room to jump over these guys, but if it's low, you gotta be careful. Those spikes on top won't kill you, but, you know, they'll damage you. This part was just, it's a pain. I was like, I had to use an energy tank. You can also use, like, tornado blow. That's actually really good because you can get rid of like everything. You can hit both the left and right and get rid of all the enemies. In this final area, this actually, I think it'll be easier, but I don't know, I had trouble because it shoots fast. You kind of have to time it right. All you have to do is just shoot at the mouth when it opens. You can use a black hole bomb. That will work too. It actually swallows the lasers, so it does damage and saves your butt. Once you destroy that, off to level 3. This one, I guess the level, you're not outside, but you know, the map shows that you're outside, so kind of weird. First off, you start with these guys. Not much I could say except try to take them out as quick as you can. Once you jump in here, you get this reverse gravity thing. You can't do anything except shoot and turn left and right. That's all you can do. To get momentum, when you fire, you start going the opposite direction. So you can actually control going left and right. You just have to be careful because, you know, there's spikes. There will be spikes later on, obviously. You just have to be careful. It's not too tough. Even if you get hit, you still keep going up. Here you get vanilla, you know, it's kind of simple. Just be careful with the spikes here. They can be a pain. Enemies kind of pop out of nowhere. You get one little energy pellet there. Yeah. You get a couple more here. I guess they put those little ones there to kind of fool you. I even get another little one. Now here you want to go right because you can get these little energy capsules for the weapon. Make sure you get that. And then take the right ladder, and you get a big weapon capsule. And then once you get that, go back up, and then go back down here. Watch the spikes, shield attackers coming at you. They don't go all the way to the end, so you get a little breathing room. This area has these Sniper Joes, Shooter Joes, Trigger Joes, whatever you want to call them. Whatever they're called, they are called something, I don't remember. The Trident, always good on them. And now, when you jump in here, it's another gravity, and this time, it's the same thing. Of course, everything's kind of positioned around different, but now, you get all these spikes that are all around. Really, just as you're going up, just stay on the left side. I mean, look, there's nothing. Nothing's in your way. If you can position it just right between the spikes, you're kind of good. And it actually helps you out later on. If you get to this point and you have a mega tank or mystery tank, use it because this next screen has an M tank. Make sure to get that. So now I have everything filled up. And I've got another one. So I'm ready for what's ever coming my way. That was kind of a cool idea how they have the 1-ups. Yeah, I got a challenge done. 9 lives. Mega Man's a cat now. But yeah, it was kind of clever how they had some of those nets hiding in 1-ups. This area, you want to take your time because you're going to have spikes on top. You're going to have these pits at the bottom. Platforms are kind of not level. They could kind of mess you up, but it's nothing to really fret about. These are the only 2 enemies that you're going to get. Not too much. Here, take your time. Definitely, if you jump too soon, you get hit by the wave of bullets, you're going down. Now that 1-up, yeah, it's fake again. Watch out. Keep moving. Jump over those shots because it can take you out. Or if you thought it was a real 1-up and jump in there, you're pretty much not gonna make it. Anyway, it's boss time. This is like, I think the only, 3rd boss ever in the whole regular Mega Man series where you actually go down through the gate to get to the boss. I know Bomb Man does, and the first level of Mega Man 3. Yeah, this is the Yellow Devil, but it's like green-orange devils, or whatever they're called. This one's a little bit of a pain, but it's exact pattern. I mean, I was kind of not going the greatest here. You want to shoot that thing that jumps out, you know, the little, ah, crap. Yeah, don't be off to the very edge. That never happens. The only time, I'm telling you, that's ever going to happen. And I have it videotaped, too. But you want to get the pattern. They're going to be, you know, each one goes to the other. There's an actual set pattern. You take a look. It's actual set. It slightly varies when, you know, the green is up and the orange is down, and vice versa. But what you want to do is about in the middle, it's going to shoot out that little robot part of it. That's what you want to hit. This weapon, what is it, the black hole bomb, that's what you want to use. If you use the pause trick, you can hit it a whole lot of times. I'm not going to do it in this one. But you actually can do it, and I have done it too. But I mean, this is like back when I started playing it, when it came out. I'm like, I don't remember how I did it. So I'm not even bothering. I want to make sure I kind of get this done. I mean, I already lost the life. I don't want to lose anymore. But the pause trick, just so you know, it's when you shoot a weapon, you know, if the enemy takes a hit, you can pause it and be able to shoot another one right away. The gravity bomb doesn't let you shoot another until the first one is gone. So pausing it gets rid of it. Other than that, there's not much I could say. It's kind of cool seeing this guy again. No, it's all new. I mean, technically this is, you know, Mega Man 1 and 3. It was always the Yellow Devil, and it's kind of was the same pattern. So I mean, seeing something different like this is pretty cool. But what can I say? This boss can take some time. This is gonna eat up some of the time trials for anything. Once you kill it, they both blow up, which is cool. And now it's on to the final stage. Or is it? It may look like it, but if you know other Mega Man games, there probably is more. But don't hold your breath. Please don't hold your breath. Anyway, here you get some weapon, energy, health. Just keep going. Get rid of the meds. Now you get these little laser beams. I'm actually gonna try and not, you know, waste my C-shots. I'm actually gonna go and take the damage because I've got 8 lives. I might as well get to the boss room and actually, you know, just lose a life and then restart. That's what my plan was. You can actually, and you'll see it in a little bit, you can use the C-shot and actually use it, you know, if you plop it on the green ground or whatever the laser's at, the laser will be gone. So you can actually make it without taking a hit. This room you might want to actually be careful because you get a little bit less room of jumping because of the block that's in the way. You can shoot another block like I did onto the spikes to make it across. The platform does disappear quick, especially if you step on it, so make sure you're moving quickly. Here I just went for the damage, that's right. Here I'm gonna have to use the C-shot. I mean, I'm not gonna make it without it. That 1-up is obviously easy to get with the Hornet Chaser. Easy day. Rush jet across. I don't think there's any other way. I don't think you can jump normally. I probably wouldn't because if you miss, that's it. You're not getting them. And you won't need rush jet anymore. Even though you probably could use it for the boss at the very end. But anyway, we get the famous teleporter room. So now this is pretty much the same strategy, nothing new. It would have been kind of cool if they added extra stuff, maybe one extra move or hard mode attack here. I don't know. I'm just thinking whatever. This time around, obviously with the teleporter room, you're gonna have all the weapon, you know, from every boss, so you'll be able to use all of it on everybody. I would definitely want to actually hit that black hole. That's awesome. I would say make sure there's a couple weapons you don't want to use too much, and I already used it too much. I used the C-shot you need, the spark plug. Well, those two you definitely need. I mean, that's what you're gonna need for later on. The rest is really, you know, the more you can save, the better. I mean, the trident's always good, just rolls through everything. But I think for the big boss at the end of this level is, you're probably not gonna need it. Concrete Man is no more. Down to number 3. And now this time around, now you can actually see a little bit different with this boss fight. Miss Woman is actually weak to the Hornet Chaser. I don't know why, that does not make any sense. It's like underwater, bees die when they go in pools and ponds. I don't know, that doesn't make sense. But that's the weapon to kill her. It's good when there's none of the little fishes in the screen, because then, you know, the Hornet Chaser might chase them instead. It's good to kind of wait until they're gone and then shoot it, so it goes to her no matter what. I mean, there's not much I could say. That'd probably be another weapon to hold off. You know, try to save as much as possible, because it's really a good weapon to hit, you know, any type of boss that's, you know, hard to reach, way up in the top of the screen or whatever. It's probably the way to go. This guy again, I mean, I wish maybe I should have saved. If anything, I would say save this guy when you're kind of low on health, because as you can see, it's easy. You shouldn't have much trouble at all. So now we get to Magma Man again. Let's see if I can actually take him out this time. One blow, so to speak. What do you know? I guess he never got a touch of my any of the tornadoes. Funny thing though is if you actually fire him with a magma beam or whatever it was, he'll relit. After time he'll relit anyway, I believe. Now actually, out of all 8 bosses, this guy is actually one where they actually made it slightly tougher. Just slightly. Obviously slightly. I killed him so easy, but there's extra spikes on the roof. So he actually is a bit tougher than the first time you fight him. So, I mean, I don't know why they don't add spikes. Spikes would suck, but I don't know. Overall, this is kind of hard because you got so many bosses. But whatever. After you kill all 8, you get one more magical teleporter popping up. And I am gonna go all out. Time to take you out, Dr. Wily. This first part is very original. He's gonna shoot out these like Easter egg things. He has no damage except for the egg blowing up in his face. It's the only damage. What you gotta do is this sort of back and forth bit. He'll, you know, he'll spit out one of the eggs. All you have to do is just use your Mega Buster to kind of bounce it back to him. Let it go like 3 times to him, and it'll blow up. If it hits you or goes past you, he'll spit out another one. It will take a little getting used to at the beginning. Took me a little while. I was like, shit. The second part is actually a lot easier. Well, somewhat. C-Shot is the weapon of choice, but I have so little that I'm gonna have to actually alternate. He's got a couple different attacks. Yeah, no more C-Shot. So I'm now would be a good time to use the mystery tank if you have it. Because this is kind of it, especially if you have some energy tanks. Go all out. When he flies up in the air, it's about 4 or 5 seconds he'll be levitating and then slam at you. If you can time it like I did, he'll always slam down on the right side. When he slams down, he'll shoot fireballs. Like a little stream of fire like in Mega Man 2, those wolves in Woodman stage. He'll also try and ram you, but he'll leave a little gap that you're still safe on the left side. Other than that, it's straightforward. This is the third form and final. I mean, if you played any other Mega Man games, you know this is kind of it. And he is pretty much a bitch. There's 2 different... Well, first he'll start disappearing a couple times. Maybe only once, maybe none, and just appear the one time and start attacking. A little random, but it's usually like 1 to 3 times or something like that. The main weapon to kill is the plug shot, and it's very short range. You'll just go down to the floor, you know. So you got to get really close to him. You can actually use the Hornet Chaser, and he'll chase him if he's like way up in the sky. But you know, that's definitely the best weapon. That move where there's shots going to the floor and the ceiling and coming down at you is tough. The other one where they kind of 4 dots and they kind of go out, that's easier. But the other one's really kind of a pain. Really a pain. Then when you take them out, that is it. Please forgive me. And this is the one time where it's like Mega Man actually gives him a speech. What the hell's wrong with you? Can't you learn your lesson? like every time, and that's pretty cool how you get the actual like every Mega Man, like exactly, except of course like Mega Man 7 and 8's a little down back to 8-bit, but awesome, really awesome. If you look at the background, a little cameo of bass or bass, however you want to say it. Technically, I guess it would be bass. But of course, even more technically in English terms, it's bass. So it's a funny one. Get a couple fake man. Oh no! Dr. Light! Oh, he's sick! What are we gonna do? Oh, trap, yeah. Oh. Fake video, yeah. Yeah, you say it, Mega Man. Wait. He's falling for a trap, isn't he? Oh, snap. That's kind of funny how, like, Dr. Wily just jumps up in the air and comes down to hit the switch. And of course, this is a lot of reminiscing from Mega Man 3. First, the robot bouncing his head like that. That's so the fake Dr. Wily robot. And then the whole castle coming down. Pretty much the ending of Mega Man 3. So basically, yeah, everything is safe, everything's back to normal again. Hurrah, hurrah. Basically, Dr. Wily is hiding somewhere waiting for a year so that he can pop out again and have Capcom make some more money. But anyway, that is Mega Man 9. It's an awesome, awesome, awesome game. Of course, I played pretty much all of them. I mean, you know, I'm pretty much a Mega Man fan. I haven't played every one. There's some that I really haven't touched. I never got to play Mega Man Legends. I didn't get to play the Battle Network. I have played the Network Transmission. That was cool on the Wii, or the GameCube rather. But overall, I like how this game kind of brought back the old NES feel. I mean, it was really directly to bring back the Mega Man 2 feel. I mean, that is basically the top of the whole Mega Man franchise. I mean, as far as popularity and sales, I think the sales were the toppest. But I mean, they did a good job. This definitely, I mean, I don't know which is better. I mean, I love this one. The weapon, all the different 8 weapons actually have very good use. I've seen time trials where they use all these different weapons to get through really good, really fast. I'm like, that is awesome. Just the idea of time trials was awesome. I would love to see Capcom bring back like all the other games. Maybe should do that on the 3DS. I mean, I am getting a 3DS. Can't wait for that. But that'd be kind of cool if they could bring back all the other old Mega Mans. Have added bonuses like time trials for all the levels. You know, have it obviously, you know, what's it called? You know, put on the internet so you know everyone can see. Leaderboards. That's kind of what it is. I mean, it's really great. I actually like the ending here because it's different. That you know, it's cool that you get these little mini like cutscenes where you actually show all the robot masters, robot leaders. They're back to normal. I mean, they were technically good. They were reprogrammed. So now that Dr. Wily's out of the equation, I'm sure Dr. Light came back, fixed them all. They're back to normal. Then they're doing whatever they're doing. You know, either shopping or whatever, taking pictures. Pretty cool. I like seeing all the enemies. The music's awesome here. Love it. This game is definitely it's Actually, also, a lot of people were kind of like, they were happy and sad at the same time that there was no slide and no Mega Buster. I know those are pretty staple stuff, but I mean, I'm actually glad they're not there. The slide maybe, but the Mega Buster, I mean, it was cool that you could do a bigger shot, but it was like, it actually sucked. It took away some of the challenge. You had to keep holding it down until something came. It always made that noise. You know, it was unbalanced. It was like, it looked cool, powered and everything, but nah. This game is awesome. Recommend it, absolutely. You gotta play it, gotta try it. I hope it comes on 3DS or something. I don't know why they didn't put it on the 3DI or, yeah, or you know, DSi. Awesome, awesome game. Great remake. There's my clear time, 49 minutes. I know others can do better, but that was actually, I think, my best yet. But anyway, I hope you enjoy this Let's Play, and I'll see you next time. Take care.